Hello everybody, welcome back to Neoquest 2. So last episode I was having quite a bit of trouble against Hubert Knox. I was talking about before going in how easy the game has been lately ever since we acquired Velm, but this was quite the challenge. So we're going to give it another try here. Let me top off Talinia here. I haven't done anything since that episode. I did not grind or anything because I think we can do it. What really happened last time that made me lose, well, I didn't actually lose, I just ended up running away, but I definitely would have lost if I stayed. But the problem was that I basically just got kind of complacent with Velm. I didn't I didn't heal him when I should have, which ended up letting him die because then he was already low health, like 100 or so, and then he got hit twice in a row. So yeah, that wasn't good. So we're gonna try this again. I think though, as long as I make sure to keep Velm topped off, we should be fine. Slow potions really were not working well last time. I'm gonna try a couple here at the beginning, but we'll see. I felt like we were doing okay without Velm for a little bit, but then he ended up killing, I think it was Talinia, and I mean that's pretty much it at that point. So let's do some slow potions. Let's see, I got 4 of the 140 damage potions, which are really good when they hit, but they hardly ever hit at all. So he's very resistant to the potions, which isn't that surprising considering I think that they work off of your magic stats, and being Hubert Knox, he's going to have some high magic stats. So I'll try them a few times. Maybe there you go, that one worked. I was going to say maybe I'll just do it until they're used up, but unfortunately, it took 3 tries to even get it to land there, and then it's not even going to last that long. So that's why I kind of just stopped using them eventually. But if you don't use them, he takes multiple turns, and it can be devastating. And this was the issue I was having last time, is that he just heals constantly. When he gets multiple turns, he takes 1 to heal, and then he does big damage. So it's a very hard fight. This is definitely the most challenging thing since picking up Velm. Evidenced by the fact that I couldn't do it on the first try. Let's see. I guess we'll just keep trying these damage potions with Velm. Nice, that one actually worked. And he's not healing yet, which is nice. Everything is still on. Our haste is on. Shield is on. All that. Mipsy's pretty useless in this fight because, again, he's resisting magic constantly. Luckily, I'm resisting a lot of his magic too. He hasn't done like any damage to me. This is going a lot better this time so far. But the problem is if he just heals a couple turns in a row, he gets 150 back every time, and it takes me so long to do 150 damage. But I'm getting really lucky. He keeps casting Petrification, and it keeps missing. So let's just keep rolling with this. And I'm being very careful to make sure all of my buffs, like the haste and the shield, is still on. So there you go. There's one of his heals. Nothing to do yet, so we'll still throw another potion. Doing okay with that. But we're out of the really good potions. Whoops. I don't know why I always just right click, like my fingers just do it. I'm sure you've seen that a lot during this playthrough, just me right clicking and then that box popping up. Yeah, he still hasn't done any damage to me, but his slowing wore off, so let's try to get that. Oh, nice. All right, we're getting way luckier this time. All right. Yeah, him being slowed it's very hard But it actually lasted a lot longer than I expected it to. Maybe it's just because I'm moving slower in general because I'm trying to be more careful. I don't know. I'm wondering because my shield's got to be coming off in a few turns. I wonder if like if I were to do the shield again with Velm, if it would like reset the timer, or if it doesn't matter. I've never bothered to really test that or paid attention to it. Same with the hasting. I wonder if it like resets the timer. But I don't know. I'm just gonna keep doing these potions. Man, he's slowed and he's not hasted. He has slowed 3 of my party members. That's why Velm keeps taking so many more turns, because he's the only one not slowed. The chill potions aren't really doing anything. All right, he hasted himself finally. All right, I need to be hasted. Back up, and I need my shield back. He's healing. It's okay though. He hasn't done any damage to us at all. I have not healed one time with Velm yet. Every single one of his spells has missed. Like, we could not be getting more lucky right now. There we go. He actually hit me once. All right. Now I have to decide, do I want to bother with the slow potion? My whole party is slowed, so I think I do. Man. I'm actually going to make sure... Well, 90 will almost heal me fully, so I guess I'll just go ahead and do that. See, when he's not slowed, here he goes. He's getting 3 turns in a row. It's ridiculous. So Rohan is my biggest damage dealer, so I'm just going to do damage with him. All right. Luckily, he's still missing. I'm going to try to get that slow potion on him so I can close this out. Perfect. All right, so he's healing a few times, but that should be good enough to close this out, hopefully. He's still going to heal, but we're okay. Velm doesn't even need to heal yet, so everything is fine. Actually did some damage there. Come on, obliterate. Nope, that's all right. He didn't heal. All right. Ooh, he's probably going to heal. No, he didn't heal. Wow. All right. Well, I feel like that win was mostly luck. That pretty much went the polar opposite of the last fight. I guess keeping him slowed was a big factor, though. At least that's what it seems like, because he was just getting way fewer turns. Hubert Knox is forced to one knee by the final strike. He struggles for a moment, then stands up, unsteady. His expression has changed now, and he lowers his hands, no longer intent on attacking. Let's talk to him. I don't remember if I have talked. I wouldn't have talked to him yet, actually, yeah. Hubert Knox says, released from the spell. When I find that horrible witch, she's going to be on the receiving end of my wrath, for I am Hubert Knox. Which witch? Which witch? If you can believe it, it was Edna the witch. And she managed to enthrall me, Hubert Knox, master of evil. Oh, I'll never live this down. And I had to work alongside that filthy cur, Balthazar, not to mention Spider Grundo, that mutant scum. But unlike them, I remained aware throughout of what I was doing. So he remained aware, but he couldn't control what he was actually doing, I guess. So why did Edna make you cast a spell for her? We did not cast a spell for her. She merely used us as energy conduits to cast her own spell. But why she would make the sun stay up is completely beyond even my superior intellect. It must be madness. Madness, I tell you, and not the good kind that results in world domination or the deaths of innocents. No, this is the kind of random, aimless madness that wastes talents like Edna's. Nonetheless, when I find her, she'll pay for her treachery. I don't remember Edna having anything to do with this. I'm trying to remember, did one of the other characters mention her or not? This is what happens when I don't have time to play for a couple of months. So where can we find Edna? Hubert Knox says, so you wish to do my dirty work for me, So be it. You may punish Edna on my behalf. Mwahaha. She'll never see it coming. Edna lives in the Witch's Tower. Cross the Gubog. To reach it, follow the path south out of the mountains. The tower is at the eastern end of the bog. I wish you luck, but I have to practice my maniacal laughter. Mwahahaha. What are you still doing here? Get out. Use the teleporter so you aren't tramping mud all the way back down the tower like you did on your way up. Wow. Must be some thick mud if we still have it on us after 9 floors. I don't actually have my maps pulled up. And I'm pretty sure that's why I'm going backwards right now. Who was... Yeah, Mipsy was the one who just leveled up, so let's see. So we're done with defense, haste, and direct damage. So I guess next will just be the innate casting haste. I talked before about slowing. I'm pretty sure the potions very much outclass Mipsy's slowing, so we'll just stick with the potions. Let's see what we got though. Wondrous Greatsword. So it's better damage by 6. The only thing is that it would be -2 to our stunning strikes, which, you know, isn't ideal, but maybe not the worst trade-off. I mean, I've talked many times about how I just don't, you know, there's no info about like how the stats help you. Like how much of an increase is 6 damage. I guess we'll go ahead and risk it. Stunning strikes will still be pretty high, so it's not a huge deal. We're unfortunately not getting anything from the damage increase or critical attacks because those are already maxed. This staff, that's useless. I don't know if that's what we just got though. I think we just got this because this is really good. I mean, it's not actually that much better, but it's better, I guess. 1 more defense. So I shouldn't say really good. Slightly better. Oh, and the haste and defense are changed, so that's good because we already have defense max, but not haste. So we'll benefit more from that. I don't have the map pulled up right now, but from what I remember, this is a very straightforward path. Forgot to pull it up. When we get into Fairyland, I will need to do that though. We should finish Act 4 this episode now. So I'm gonna need to go on YouTube to find the Act 4 cutscene. I wonder what's gonna happen. I'm sure it's just gonna be like a blank page with a video player that doesn't work. Because they are flash cutscenes, as I've talked about. And there's no way those are ever gonna get converted. I wish they would like vary the enemies a little more. Like, why do I have to fight 4 of the same guy? Can't you give me like 1 of 4 different types of enemies? I'm sure there's 4 different types of enemies in the area. Or at least, you know, if you bring in some from the surrounding areas. I guess this is probably better XP though than taking in or bringing in enemies from previous areas. Go ahead and do that. You know, it's kind of just coincidence, but ever since I started playing this game, which was a while ago now, because whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I've taken quite a long time to play this. I've been getting way more into JRPGs in general. Which this is like, besides for Pokemon, which was like basically maybe my first game ever. I don't really remember, but it's the first one that was like really mine. Like my family had a Nintendo 64, which would have come out when I was like 2, and we probably got it when I was like 4. But Nintendo 64 is pretty famous for being a system with almost no JRPGs at all. You know, compared with the Super Nintendo, which preceded it, which had a ton, and then all of those big franchises moved over to the PS1 instead of the Nintendo 64. So I wasn't super into JRPGs, but then I got Pokemon, which, you know, it's not really a tradition. It is a JRPG, but it's not like, you know, a JRPG like this is. It's very unique, with the like monster collecting aspect. So I didn't really grow up playing a lot of JRPGs. Like I played Paper Mario, and Super Mario RPG, But like that's pretty much it. Like I didn't even really know what Final Fantasy was until I was older. So this game was like pretty much my only traditional JRPG I had ever played. So going back to it, I don't know, maybe it was I didn't really think of it. Maybe just like subconsciously it made me want to get into the genre more though. And I've just been playing a lot more JRPGs in general. Um, I've been playing Persona 3 like since even before I started playing this. That's another thing. Sometimes I just take a really long time to play through games because I like to juggle a lot of them at once. But I really am liking Persona 3. I did play a little bit of Persona 5 also, about 10 hours of it, which is nothing compared to like how long it is. But I really like that. I just kind of stopped because I was like, all right, let me finish Persona 3 first, and then I'll come back to it. Um, Finished Yakuza Like a Dragon. I really loved that. Um, and I just finished Nier Replicant, which was really good. I did play Nier Automata when that came out, and I loved that. But yeah, I've just been getting into them more in general. Um, like I usually just wouldn't pay much attention to them, but now anytime a new one is announced or whatever, it's piquing my interest. One that I really haven't, I didn't really enjoy too much was Dragon Quest 11. We took a look at that over on Mr. Game and Beer channel for like an hour, and then I played it for like a little bit more on my own, and I don't know, like it's just not clicking with me. And you'd think like any JRPG, if any JRPG was going to, it would be that one because Neoquest is just like a straight ripoff of Dragon Quest. Um, Maybe a homage is a nicer word than ripoff. Um, I'm trying to think here. I don't remember the esophagus being as hard as Hubert Knox, but we are pretty low on the slow potions. But there's also like really nothing I can do about that. So I'm thinking like, do I need more potions? But like going to get more potions isn't really an option. So whatever. I guess we're just gonna do it. I could always grind a little bit, but I don't really want to do that. All right, so the esophagus moans as you approach. You should not have come here. Prepare to die. Oh, the esophagus. The only reason I would ever do his quest was just for the brain tree quest. Those were the ones I really cared about. All right. So I want to be a little careful. From what I remember, he hits very hard physically, but I don't know if that's true or not. I don't really remember him doing a lot of magic, but I don't know. He's such a weird design. Like I've never noticed. He's just like a ball of goo. All right, let's try to slow him. I don't think he'll resist the potions as much. Um, I don't really have great potions, but that was weird. It said 38, but then on the next turn it went down to 30. All right. I'm gonna be healing a lot more. It looks like. But anyway, yeah, like you would really think that if any JRPG was gonna click with me, given my, like this is the JRPG that I grew up with, it would be Dragon Quest. But I just really couldn't get into it too much. Maybe starting with one of the older Dragon Quest would help. I've heard 11 is really good though, so I'll probably try it again at some point. I think this game is more like Dragon Quest like 2, 3, 4. And Neoquest 1 is a lot like Dragon Quest 1, which I did play a little bit of that. I'm trying to think. I did try healing a party member and at one point, and I don't think it worked. So I don't think there's actually a way to do that. Which, sucks because if he hits Velm right now, I'm going to be screwed. All right, good. Man, his slowing already wore off. And I don't even have like a good slowing potion. Why is Velm taking so long to go? At least he's not healing at all. Um, like I can, like this fight isn't going too badly, but I can see it like going badly in a hurry. If he starts to like gang up on one party member. Alright, let's go with the damage potions. We're down to frost potions, but I mean, Velm doesn't have anything else to do, so like, I might as well just throw him anyway. Still hasted, still got that shield. I'm just not even gonna bother slowing him because I don't have good slowing potions. It probably wore off just as fast as the other one did. It's just I was going much slower during the Hubert Knox fight because I was trying to be careful. So my perception of it is just a little warped because of that. It felt like it lasted a long time during that fight. I really could use a heal on Velm. I hope he doesn't hit him again. All right. Ooh, he can do 134. Wow. I mean, he might have done that at some point. I just didn't even notice. Oh, probably because my shield wore off, actually. So yeah, that's pretty rough. I really need Velm to be like even more hasted than he is because he's not going enough. Because there's no way, like I need to get a shield up, but I can't. Because by the time I get to Velm, I have to heal everybody. So maybe I'll just have everybody heal themselves and just like hope he doesn't hit Velm. But he always does. I don't know, maybe I'm just worrying too much because he is pretty close to dying here. He could kill Velm in one hit right now though. And Talinia. So let's heal Talinia. What do we need? 150 would be good. Dang it. Alright, well, that does suck a lot, but we can still beat him. Pretty easily, probably. Whew, smart thing is to heal. As much as I want to try to hit him with an obliterate. It sucks Velm was going to miss out on this XP, though. Alright, that should take him out. No? Alright. Alright. Oh, so Velm did get some experience. I didn't realize. I wonder if it's like based on how much of the fight they've been in or what. Aw, sad. Alright, give me 1 second here. I'm going to make a little cut while I go find the video on YouTube. Alright, welcome back. Big thank you to Neo Archive, the channel. They are archiving all of the, or they did archive a lot of the Flash stuff on Neopets, including these cutscenes. So let's go ahead and watch it here. It's just all the cutscenes in one long video here. So we got Rohan and Mipsy. I'm trying to remember if there's supposed to be sound. I don't remember if there was in the other ones or not. Alright, so Edna wasn't trying to make it this bad. Trying to put an end to the virus. Oh, you're just misunderstood, Edna. Fairyland. Oh man, there it is. There's Act 5. Need to get my maps up because I have no idea where to go in Fairyland. All right, we are back here with more Neoquest. So we'll go ahead and start Fairyland on this one. Do I need to heal Velm? I picked up my what's it called? My map. Got my map going on my phone. I should probably just heal Velm. Let me go ahead and flee. I was trying to think if we could make it to the town. It's not that far, but I don't want to have to run from every fight on the way there. I'll just buy some more. It's alright. Alright, so nobody even got a level from that. We did Hubert Knox and the Esophager, and we only got one level out of it from Mipsy, who was already pretty close. At least we got some new enemies here. We got a Traitorous Eerie, a Cloud Beast, and a Fairy Slaver. Oof. Let's go ahead and heal. Heal again. I'm just gonna do some more damage, so hopefully I can take them out with a spray of arrows. Don't even have a spray of arrows, of course. That spray of arrows takes a bit to recharge, huh? How much damage can Velm do? None. Cool. There we go. It took like 3 turns, but I'm guessing it's based on the seconds, not the amount of turns. So yeah, we're in the end game now. This is Act 5. This is the last act, but I do remember it being pretty long. Like I think there's a lot of bosses in this act. I talked before about how I remember really thinking this chapter dragged. Because it's like the end of the game. Like you're ready to go, you're ready to be done. You know, you've been playing so long at this point, but then this act is like way longer than a lot of the rest of them. Not to say it's bad or anything. There's a lot of cool bosses in this one, but I probably would have cut 1 or 2 of them. Like there's I think 2 different bosses that you face multiple times. Like I know the Pant Devil you face twice, and then there's the Fallen Fairy, which I think you fight 3 times. I don't remember if that's their name or not, but I don't think you fight them like completely 3 times, but you fight them like you have to take out half their health and then they move or whatever, something like that. And then I mean the final boss technically you fight twice also. It's a different version of him, but it's a similar fight, just a lot harder on the second one from what I remember. And design wise, he's pretty much identical. Actually, probably that would have been a good time to use Velm. Take out the fairy slaver right there. And then we got a fairy minion as well here. Ganging up on Talinia, of course. Whoops, forgot to do that. There we go. Yeah, I still haven't been playing Neopets in general very much. I've only been coming on to do these videos. So from what I can tell, a lot of the site is still unconverted, so I hope they can get that going soon. I know that, you know, they probably have very limited staff and resources. Like I don't think a lot of money is being put into the site, but I'm glad that it is going, you know. It's slow, slow progress, but I'm glad it's still going. I'm still paying for premium. Like I don't even really play. I just want to support the site, and I don't really like using ad blockers. Just because I've had friends who have like made money off of ad supported things like YouTube. So I always felt like I was, you know, maybe taking away part of their income, however slight it might be. So I never really used ad blockers. in general. So this site is kind of a train wreck without an ad blocker. I don't know how the new site would be without an ad blocker. I don't even know if there's ads or not on it. But this site, like, there's ads everywhere, like along the top, along the sides. Like, it is so slow to load without when there's ads on the site. So that's part of the reason I'm still paying for premium. And also, I just want to support the site, give them any money they can get. You know, I've never bought any like Neocash or anything like that. So I guess this is my way of supporting the site. I used to buy some merch when I was a kid, but I don't even remember the last time I saw merch. All right. Well, I think this is probably a good place to end for today. So in the next one, we will get more into Fairyland, and we will start this journey through the last act. So we're in the end game, but it's a long end game from what I remember. So thanks for sticking with me this long, and I'm excited to close this out. So I will see you guys for the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.